Good morning. Anna Marie Quinlan, an American author and journalist who won the Pulitzer Prize for Commentary in 1992, was asked to give the commencement address at Villanova University Friday, June the 23rd in the year 2000. I don't know what organizers of the event were expecting from this young woman, but Miss Quinlan gave one of the most meaningful speeches I have ever read. She began her talk by saying, "Get a life, a real life, not manic pursuit of the next promotion, the bigger paycheck, the larger house. Do you think you'd care so very much about those things if you blew an aneurysm one afternoon or found a lump in your breast? Get a life in which you notice the smell of salt water pushing itself on a breeze over seaside heights. A life in which you stop and watch how a red-tailed hawk circles over the water gap, or the way a baby scowls with concentration when she tries to pick up a Cheerio with her thumb and first finger. Get a life in which you're not alone. Find people you love and who love you, and remember that love is not leisure, love is work. Each time you look at your diploma, remember that you are still a student. Learn how to best treasure your connection to others. Pick up the phone, send an email, write a letter, kiss your mom, hug your dad. Get a life in which you're generous. Look around at the azaleas in the suburban neighborhood where you grew up. Look at a full moon hanging silver in a black sky on a cold night. And realize that life is the best thing ever, and that you have no business taking it for granted. Care so deeply about its goodness that you want to spread it around. Take money you would have spent on beers and give it to charity. Work in a soup kitchen. Be a big brother or sister. All of you want to do well, but if you do not do good, too, then doing well will never be enough." She continued, "It's so easy to waste our lives, our days, our hours, our minutes. It's so easy to take for granted the color of the azaleas, the sheen of the limestone on Fifth Avenue, the color of our kids' eyes, and the way a melody in a symphony rises and falls and disappears and rises again. It's so easy to exist instead of live. I learned to live many years ago," she said. "Something really, really bad happened to me, something that changed my life in ways that if I had my druthers, I would never have changed at all. And what I learned from it is what today seems to be the hardest lesson of all. I learned to love the journey, not the destination. I learned that it is not a dress rehearsal and that today is the only guarantee you get. I learned to look at all the good in the world and try to give some of it back because I believed in it completely and utterly. And I tried to do that, in part by telling others what I had learned, by telling them this: consider the lilies of the field. Look at the fuzz on a baby's ear. Read in the backyard with the sun on your face. Learn to be happy and think of life as a terminal illness, because if you do, you will live it with joy and passion as it ought to be lived. Well, you can learn all those things out there if you get a real life, a full life, a professional life, yes, but another life too, a life of love and laughs and a connection to other human beings. Just keep your eyes and ears open. Here in this university, you could learn in the classroom. There, the classroom is everywhere. The exam comes at the very end. No man ever said on his deathbed, "I wish I'd spent more time at the office." End of quote. As for myself, I'm inching my way toward birthday number 73. Perhaps I'll make it, maybe I won't. At any rate, thank you, Miss Quinlan, for reminding me once more what life is really all about. I'm Larry Hatfield. Good day.